Well, here is a quick ride around Dolly Copp Campground, which is located 4 miles outside of Gorham, New Hampshire, in a place called Martin's Point. It's all new, has been in continuous operation for 100 years, and has been completely reworked to a really nice looking campground. Going down the main road, which is 2 ways, and on your right is Spruce Loop. We'll come back to that later. We're going to look at the some of the other camping areas up here before we get up into the loops, which are mostly tent camping and small van and trailer camping. No campers though. Now this is the inner loop of Big Meadow. There's actually a couple of loops in here. We're going to go on one of them, and it will be the one that has the most people on it, the most campers on it, coming down to some of the meadow area itself. And then we make the turn, and this bathroom on the right, they're shipped in from Ohio. They're one-piece precast concrete bathrooms, quite nice. We have bigger ones. That's one of the small ones. Up here on the right is one of the largest ones. 2 bathrooms on this side, 4 showers on the other side, coin operated of course. Very nice bathrooms. Again, precast and then assembled here. Supposed to be good for a tornado if you ever get one. That, I tried to show you Mount Madison, but we just weren't in a good location for that. We're right at the base of it. Some of the loops go up the side of it just a few hundred feet. That's about it. Now that loop is complete. We'll take a right back out onto the main road, which then we will take a left on. And then we would go down to the next left, which is the outer loop of Big Meadow. This has 26 sites on it. Most of them have water and electric, but there are a few that do not. Another bathroom here on the right, one of the small ones. These are all private bathrooms. When you go in, you lock the door behind you, and you get the whole room to yourself. So don't forget to lock it. You can barely see the sites on either side where the gravel driveways are. All these driveways and sites have been redone with 3 levels of gravel. That's the other side of the meadow. This camper on the left is where I get to stay all year. That is my site. And we have a lot of friends that come up and grab the sites all around us. We have a pretty good time. So coming down the hill and around some of the corners, your 40-footers will fit in here, no problem. Dumpsters placed all over the place, all over everywhere. A couple of pull-through sites, but they more or less for smaller campers. I think up here on the left we'll get a real quick view of the back side of the large bathroom with the 4 showers. That will be right there. And then we continue on to the end of the road where we're going to take a left again onto the main road. then we'll be taking our left up here after the speed bump and going up on Spruce Loop. This turn takes you up to Spruce Loop. Start up the hill. We go up 100 or so feet, not really too much. This bathroom on the right and then left as we turn is a 4-room bathroom. Each is a private room. You lock the door when you go in. You get a large area, sink, toilet, all to yourself. Again, if the camera would pick it up better, we're looking right up towards where Mount Madison is, but we're too low to the ground, can't really see it over the trees. This is the loop. It goes just a circle at the top and then back down again. All the way down to where we turned. And now we're going to turn right and finish the loop back down to the main road. The main road is two-way, and that loop that I just come down is two-way, but this is one-way. Most roads are one-way now. On the second half, oh, my dog Maylee, she rides with me every day. Like I started to say, on the second half of the campground, there's not as many one-way roads. It's a lot like it was before they redid it, but they redid most of the time. They did the loops and they did the river road. The field is the same. To the right over here is going to be where the bridge is blocked off. And that's actually going to come up later. We're going to go up on Brook Loop first. It has another one of those 4-way bathrooms to the left. And this one here being called Brook Loop, a lot of these sites are on the brook itself. There's the bathroom. And these are very popular. People like them because it's like 100 feet off the back of the campsite is the brook. There's the pool is up there. The waterfalls, because it's so steep, there's nothing but small waterfalls all the way up and down it. This is where we usually turn around. There's 4 campsites here, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. The road goes up to the water tower, which is not really a tower. It's kind of buried in the ground. But these are the campsites that people try and grab first because they're right alongside the brook. Over here on the right are campsites in the 80s, and they're all along the brook, all the way down to the bottom of the hill. And like I was starting to say earlier, the bottom of the hill, when you turn right, although we're not going to, there are the barricades that stop you from going across the bridge to the other half of the campground, which is complete and hopefully will be open in the springtime. You can see the barricades down there. That is Culhane Brook that the bridge goes over. If it rains hard enough, it can be pretty noisy. Now we're going back on the main road and a quick right turn to little meadow. This has only got about 5 sites on it, water and electric. People like this little area because if there's like 4 or 5 campers coming, you have room for all of them in one place, and you kind of got your own little campground right here. There's enough grassy areas to set up tents and big things like that, although you're not supposed to set up on grass. Grass is all new, so it really messes it up if you do set anything up on it. So that was Little Meadow. Now we're going to go back down the outer loop of Big Meadow and back down towards where my camper is, and then we will end the trip right there on my camp area, and hope that this new video and audio match this time. And thanks for watching.